did you hear? I'm hearing nothing. That's what I'm hearing.
Nothing.
But I do know the guy in the video did kill the radio star. That's definitely what happened, I think.
Yo.
The video did kill the radio star to end that debate. What's up, Orlando and everybody else out there on planet Earth? How we doing on this fine Wednesday evening?
Well, I would be willing to say that the audio podcaster killed the video star.
Well, I guess everything comes full circle in this day and age, doesn't it?
Maybe. I hope so.
I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. But how you guys doing? This is BS. This is the Banana Man. This is the Sloth Man. We're coming at you live from the public house here over on University in Alabama.
On Collegiate Way, the beautiful Collegiate Way. Right here, recording live from Public House, right next to Shamrock Liquor.
Do you think they call it Collegiate Way because it's like by a college?
Yep.
You know, that makes sense. You know, sometimes things in life don't make sense, but
also, if you've ever been, into the University of Central Florida, their mascot is a Pegasus, and they have roads like Aquarius and Gemini and
Aquarius,
Strategy, and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, if somebody's watching this right now, someone chat with me in the chat room so I can troubleshoot my fucking shit.
Some of the names don't make sense. Like, sometimes I'll go on a road, it'll say Bifrost Road. I was like, oh, did they start making, naming these roads after they started making Avengers movies? I don't think so.
Bifrost?
But,
well, then there's
just kidding, I've never seen a Bifrost Road. But Frostbite Road, you know,
there's
like
Frostproof Florida. That's a place.
I'm just saying the naming of roads in general is kind of a lackluster field. You know, who has that job? It's like, hey, I grew up.
The government.
You know what I want to be when I grow up? I want to be a road namer. I want to be a road namer.
Well, I mean, one of my favorite streets has always been Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. You can find one of those.
Well, that's a good named road.
You can find
Bifrost Road.
You can find one of those in every city, I would imagine. And then also,
most cities.
There's a 4th Street in pretty much a lot of cities. There's also probably a 5th Street and a 29th Street.
Yeah, for sure.
My favorite is driving around to different cities and towns and finding a university boulevard.
I like seeing the names of the roads that are the names of like places I know or people I know. You know, like Don Knotts Boulevard back home. Don Knotts, you know.
They named it after Don Knotts? He had something to do with that road?
No, he was from that area. You know,
that works.
So that's why they had him. And
that makes a lot of sense. Like Wu-Tang got their own shit.
Yeah, Wu-Tang Boulevard, isn't it?
I think so. I think we covered that.
Up in Staten Island.
When is Wu-Tang Wednesday?
Well, that's because that's where they're from, you know. If you come from a certain area that's pretty much nothing, and then you make something out of yourself, that place where you came from gets notoriety. So that's a really cool gesture, or a really nice gesture for an area, a city, a town, to end up naming a road after you. That's cool as fuck.
Like,
I want to get a road named after me one day. That'd be cool.
I don't think we have an NSYNC or a Backstreet Boys.
That's because they suck.
But they're from here, and they did a lot for the city.
Yeah, but you might get an individually named road, you know?
Main Streets in a lot of towns. What's up,
Hey,
man?
Elise, if you're still watching, we're going to be talking about Lizzo's butt cheeks here in a minute. You'll hear. We're just in the intro right now. Stay tuned. We'll be talking about Lizzo's butt cheeks here in a few.
Oh, also,
you know
another thing that's happened is the Taco Bell around the corner from us caught on fire.
Oh, was that not one of our points?
It's just one of our...
Oh, yes. Our local Taco Bell, it's about a 2-minute, 3-minute bike ride from my front door. Just spontaneously combusted this afternoon.
Now, the thing with that...
It wasn't a spontaneous combustion?
No, I heard it was like a grease fire, but I heard that from my brother, and I don't know where he's getting that information from. And then I was thinking to myself...
your brother, who knows?
You know, they have a fryer, and I think it's for, like, frying their little potato chunks and their tortillas to make crunchy chalupas shells. And I'm like, yo, how bad could you have fucked that up?
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, and oil, man. You don't clean it up, or you catches fire, and then you hit it with water, and you get a bunch of numbnuts fucking around in the kitchen, and then poof, there goes your insurance. It happened at Beefy King a month or two ago, but that was arson. So if this was a grease fire, it's probably like some negligence, some Taco Bell employee But I'm kind of bummed, you know what I mean? Because,
Why? Because you can't get a fiery burrito at 3 a.m. tonight?
I mean, over here we got Del Taco, but it's a little bit further away. But I mean, you know, if you have $4 and you need to eat a lot of food, you go to Taco Bell, you know what I'm saying? You get the hookup.
Taco Bell or Wendy's. Wendy's has 4 for $4.
Yeah, well then you need $4.24. And not just $4.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
But yeah, that shit is interesting to me. And then, you know, we're just here chilling. We got one more show left until Christmas, and I don't think we're broadcasting on Christmas Eve. So, because I mean, Stretch is gonna be
You're leaving?
for Christmas Eve.
You're leaving me again?
I'll be here.
The
I'll
goat
be-
is
I'll-
leaving me again, and you know when the goat leaves, it's like something's not right in the air. You know, you get that feeling. You know, you get that feeling when somebody's watching you, or something's not right, or just, you know, something troublesome is afoot.
Something's afoot. Something's that troublesome.
Every time Stretch is not in the Waterford area, that feeling is prevalent.
And that's good. He's like he's like the protector of the Waterford City.
He is. He's the protector.
He's like,
he's that main man.
Yeah, he's like on the rooftops,
Yeah, he's on the rooftop.
like Darkwing Duck.
Whoa. Darkwing Duck.
Let's get dangerous.
Let's get physical.
Yo,
Let's get physical.
What else happened?
Physical.
What else happened?
Lots of things have been happening.
Real quick, besides our topics that I was trying to think of.
Lots of things have been happening this week.
Oh,
I mean, Coors Light just recently did a new beer commercial. It's fucking hilarious. We are traveling drunk, so we have to highlight the alcohol.
yeah.
Coors Light, it's literally this dude's in the kitchen cooking up some eggs, whipping up some biscuits.
It's the morning.
It's the morning time,
They're
you know.
wearing their
The sun
robes.
just rose.
They were in their PJs and their robes.
They're in their PJs. He makes some breakfast sandwiches
There's
for
like-
him and his boy.
Yeah.
They go out on the fucking couch in the living room.
Set up. They click on.
They click
They
on,
click on TV.
Saturday morning cartoons. Who knows?
They're getting This is
or
like,
some
it's like
Sunday
a pre-football
morning
game.
football.
And then right out of the dude's
Boom,
robe,
Coors
he
Light.
pulls out 2 Coors
Two
Lights
Coors
and hands one
Lights.
to his boy, one to him, and then just sit down and they
It's
crack
like-
it open.
I guess Coors Light is trying to put forward in their marketing
It's
scheme
it's the football beer.
it's the football
It's the
beer.
fo-
To
it's the
me,
drinking
it
beer.
seemed like it's your breakfast beer.
Yeah, the breakfast beer.
It's your breakfast beer now. That's
Yeah.
what they're trying to shoot for.
You know,
That's what it
and,
looked like to me.
I mean, I drink a lot of PBR. I drink a lot of Bud Light. I don't drink too much Coors, but essentially it's the same shit.
Coors Light sucks.
And the thing,
Golden Coors Light is delicious.
it's all this, the banquet beer.
Yeah,
fucking-
Coors Banquet. Coors Banquet.
Now you pour that in with some orange juice and have yourself a nice little mimosa in the morning, get your fucking blood pumping.
Exactly.
Get your vitamin C.
You start out with a little bit of
Smoke some
orange
weed, get your
juice
THCs.
and manly beer, and your day's not going to go wrong.
No.
You know, you start out with the 2 basic food groups:
You go from this,
beer and vitamin C. Those are your 2 basic food groups:
this.
beer and vitamin C, and then you're good to go. You know?
yeah, unless you're like one of them hardcore liquor drinkers and you got a hole in your liver and you wake up shitting blood every day, but then, that's on you. You know your disease. You know how to handle it. I'm not going to tell you how to manage your AIDS. You know what I'm saying? I'm no Magic Johnson's. So,
I like how you Canadianized that.
oh, yes, man. Canadian.
That was
man.
nice.
Yo, somebody messaged me, so I know this is real over here, goddammit. It's working. I want to know where the fuck is Angel Gonzalez in my chat room, brother.
Something's going on.
Where are you at, bro?
I got something is strange things are afoot in Billy's Bananas.
Also, the carnival's kicking over there at Waterford Lakes. If anybody wants to go ride the carnival, y'all know where that is. Shut down the parking lot over there by the town center since 2012 or however long they've been coming to this fucking place.
Has it been since 2012?
It's been a long fucking time, man. It's been a long
That
time.
is a long time.
And I went there, I hung out, I walked around.
That's good though.
One of my friends got a funnel cake. I wasn't gonna spend $7 on a funnel cake.
I got a bite of the funnel cake. Are we talking about the carnival right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to come see your boy, I'm at the Teacups, you know? Friday through Sunday.
And did someone get inadvertently hurt there? No, they didn't.
I'm not allowed to talk about that. Pending my,
That's funny. I got new employment.
Yeah, some guy
too.
got pinned in between a fucking carnival ride because he's a fucking idiot.
So that was it wasn't
He's a
just
dumb
it
idiot.
wasn't because the ride failed. It was because
No, it was a user error.
it was human
It
operation.
was a user error. This guy, so you load people into these seats, right? And when you start the ride, you have to get away from that area because when the ride starts, the floor underneath the seats drops out
Right.
so that the ride can spin,
Right.
you know? So this guy, when the ride started, kept standing there. And the floor dropped out and he fell in there. And the ride kept going and it pinned like a pin cushion, you know?
That's fucked up, dude. That's why I never go on these like things.
I think the
man.
guy's all right though.
I wouldn't
As
do
far
it.
as I heard, I don't want to start a watch party. You relax with that watch party.
You relax to that watch party.
But I think the guy's all right from what I've heard. You know, I've heard of nothing but good things.
Yeah, so be careful out there when you're fucking around with some shit.
You know, just always be aware of what you're doing and where you're from.
Yeah, know how to you work some shit that it's supposed to be your shit that you're supposed to be working.
Just be careful.
Also,
Just be careful in every facet of life.
the first half of Rick and Morty ended. The first half of the season 4, that came to a close. That was a weird episode.
Yeah.
And it seemed like, you know, every season, all 5 episodes this season seem to have like portray like a weird message.
Well,
And,
to even do a season with just 5 episodes is kind of
well, they got 5.
weird in
They got
itself.
5 more coming in springtime.
yeah. It'll
So
be
we
a
gotta
couple
wait.
weeks.
But I would understand that they're probably still like on the same kind of. I don't know, man. It got weird, dude. It got weird. I mean, I was still there for it. I'm about it. I watched every episode.
About it.
But you know, a lot of their fans were like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on with my TV show I love?" And I think they're just maturing as a series, and also probably their mindset isn't the same as it was 2 years ago or 4 years ago.
Another thing, they're also trying to change how media is viewed, how television shows are viewed. You know, so maybe, you know, we're used to every week this show's coming out. How about fuck that? How about let's play a show and then wait a month for the next episode? And really keep people on their toes, you know? Maybe they're just trying to change up the game a little bit.
Maybe. All right, topics. Where are we at? Where are we at with topic-wise? First topic.
Oh, hey,
Tits up, yo. What's up, Angel? Shout out.
Lizzo's
Angel,
butt
listen, Angel, listen.
cheeks. Yeah.
Lizzo's butt
I'm
cheeks.
trying to spread those butt cheeks, you know? Trying to see what she hiding, you know what I'm
Who,
saying?
Lizzo?
Yeah.
You wanna
She's
spread-
hiding something.
You want to spread Lizzo's butt cheeks?
Fuck yeah, I'd spread Lizzo's butt cheeks.
And then do what?
Obviously stick something in there. I mean, why would you spread butt cheeks?
I don't even know if you think you know what Lizzo looks like.
I know
Or
what she
butt
looks
cheeks.
like. I know she's not Rihanna.
Did you see a picture of her in this dress?
Oh my God, yes. I watched the entire video. I watched everything. I am informed on the subject.
All right, so you're pro Lizzo butt cheeks, pro fucking Lizzo, pro.
Okay, if Cardi B is allowed to fucking run around old titty painting ass, Lizzo should be able to spread her butt cheeks when she got a thong on.
Those are in music videos and in strip clubs.
So that makes it okay?
She went out in public to a fucking Timberwolves game that were playing the Lakers,
Okay.
and she had courtside seats.
You're telling me nobody has streaked at a professional sports game before?
Yeah, but this wasn't streaking. She was like
Yeah, she wasn't even streaking. So what's the big deal?
the big deal is that like we're just drawing so much attention to this that I don't think like it needs to be like drawn attention to. I think
we're drawing
we're talking about it now.
That's because we have to draw attention to it.
I mean, personally, it's just one of those things you look at and you're like, yo, you need to like tighten up and get your shit together. And then she's all like,
Not when you're Lizzo,
she's
dude.
like, no, I'm a beautiful queen and I can show my ass
she's at
cheeks
the
wherever
top of
I
the
want
game.
to.
Bro, she could have run butt naked across that fucking basketball court, and nobody would have given a fuck. They probably didn't given her props. You know what
I
I'm
would
saying?
be like, listen, woman.
She's trolling the whole world. Exactly, Angel. She's trolling the whole fucking world, and it's a beautiful thing, dude. And people are giving her flack. No, people are giving her
Yeah.
flack because of the way she looks, because she's fat.
Okay.
I think it's fucking awesome that she's doing
Well,
this
that's
shit because she's fat and she's breaking down the
Well, then why
barriers.
didn't she just wear a tank top and a thong? Why did she
Because
have
she
to wear?
didn't
Why
want-
did she have to wear a thong or a fucking? Why did she have to wear a long ass dress and then just cut the 2 cheeks out like she was?
Because
a
she wanted to
Howard
make it
Stern,
real,
a Howard
for real.
Stern caricature going on to the fucking MTV Movie Awards in fucking
She wanted
1993.
people to notice.
People are gonna notice this big loud bitch any fucking way, whether she had her butt cheeks
she
hanging
didn't-
out or not.
Why she gotta be a bitch?
Because
She showed her booty.
no,
The bitch showed her booty.
Yeah, okay, if she showed her booty, then she wanted to be. Then she could have been a thought. I never called her no thought. I called her a bitch.
Yo, if you're over 30 and you use the word thought, I don't want to ever talk to you again.
Oh, let's gonna cut this podcast real quick.
No, it's okay.
It's true, man.
You
You
can
gotta
use
you gotta
thought.
stay up with the lingo. You were talking about it the other day. The lingo
I
you hear these
can't
kids
stand
spit.
the lingo.
Listen, whether Lizzo, okay, Lizzo would never be the person that I hang out with, because she's always gonna be the person when I go with her somewhere. I'm just gonna be like, oh fuck, this fucking bitch.
I don't want to start a watch party with everything.
Oh, this fucking
dude.
bitch is talking
I wanna
again.
go-
And yeah, you're right. It's a good happiness. But,
It is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she needs to.
Yeah.
She needs to just not listen to anybody. She needs to keep doing her thing. I mean, I think,
Yes, it was in a major.
Well, the reason people were-
sports, it's because there are kids there.
It's not
I
kids there.
understand.
I don't give a fuck
I
about the kids.
understand.
Fuck the kids.
I
I'm not
know,
Wu-Tang.
so don't. So,
When it comes down to like,
it.
it's like, yo, this just
The kid.
she wanted attention and she wanted attention bad, so
She
she's like,
got
I'm
it.
gonna wear bad clothes and put my
She
raw
got it,
butt
though.
cheeks on a public fucking fold-out chair on
Look
the
at
side
some
of
of the
some.
things some of these other chicks have done. She did. I think she's on the right
Well,
path.
that's what other people say. It's like, well, Rihanna wore fucking this and wore that. Yeah, and then everybody yelled at Rihanna for being naked. Even though she wasn't naked, she was wearing like a sheer dress over her naked body.
I think it's quite all right. Lizzo, you keep doing your thing.
Some people
Boo-boo.
were like, yo, you're slut shaming and
you
you're
do
fat
you,
shaming.
Boo-boo. You do you.
You know
Boo-boo.
what? Sometimes you gotta fat slut shame some shit and be like, yo, dog, like.
I think they we're at the point in age in the human race that it's not even shaming anymore. It's like, fuck it. Do what you want. Because little kids are well aware of sex and drugs and violence.
Yeah, it's up to you, parents, to teach your
Nowadays.
kids about sex
Seriously,
and drugs
you
and
turn
violence.
on network television
Yeah, fuck the kids.
and you're seeing somebody get raped on SBU at 4 in the
Listen,
afternoon.
it comes
You know?
down to
I
me. I come from this. I came here to watch a fucking basketball game, and now it's like having that fucking annoying loud bitch in the front of the class. Fucking, I saw it, like Lizzo makes music for the loud girls who eat hot Cheetos on the bus ride to school. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I get it. There's always that type of person that's like, you don't gotta tell me shit. You don't gotta tell me nothing. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. And you're like, you know what? You would give a fucking shit if you actually looked good. Then you'd be a little more conservative and you'd cover up like Billie Eilish. Jesus Christ.
You've been talking. Hey, to give all your viewers a frame of reference, old Torrin's been talking about Billie Eilish's titties a lot for the past few days. I know she's underage, but
That's because she wore a picture of a tank top and she has big old tits. And then everybody's like, yo, this chick got big old tits. She's like, leave me alone, I'm 17.
this man's getting really defensive right now
unless-
for some reason.
Unless I'm wearing a sweater and texting you like I would Drake, don't talk to me about my own titties.
Yeah, so everybody, we need to oust Drake as a child molester, fake rapper, piece of shit human being that he is. So everybody, we're starting a boycott Drake movement. Hashtag boycott Drake 2020.
But Lizzo's cool. to
But
listen to.
Lizzo's cool, yeah. Lizzo for prez, fuck Drake.
You heard the man.
Oh god, that was nice. That was fun.
It was. It was.
That was fun.
Shout out to my old BB dubs from UHS.
I don't even know what that means. University High School?
Squads. Squad ghouls.
Oh my god, Andrew Frayer. That'll make you look.
Oh, yeah, we'll share that headline later.
Hey Frayer, I love you. It's good to see you the other day.
Where we,
What's up?
am I caught up yet? Are we on banana bullshit, Art Basel shit?
Oh yes, now
Am
we
I?
are.
Are we?
Okay, so this
So, as a
so,
cheese.
so tonight, this is going to be the first time on
language.
This Is BS that there are going to be 2 iterations of banana bullshit. Usually, I get 5 minutes of time to talk about Billy Banana's bullshit of the week, and I still will do that, because I do that every week. But this week we have some, heavy hitting. We got some hitting banana bullshit. Okay, so what's the guy's name? What's that douchebag's name?
Okay, all right.
This-
So the art
this-
piece is called The Comedian.
No, I just want to know the guy's name. I need to yell at him real quick.
What, the
And
guy,
then I'll let
who,
you
the guy
go.
who ate the banana, or the guy who
The guy who made the piece of artwork.
the guy who made it? I'll tell you.
His name was David Basil.
No. Mauricio Catalan.
Hey, Mauricio Catachan. Catalan. Excuse me, sir, but
Big black women's.
You're making money off of a piece of fruit that comes off a tree, you know? That $120,000, you know what you probably did with it? You probably bought a new butt plug or something, you know? You know what you should have done? Hey, let's feed 10,000 homeless people for a night, 2 nights. You know, that'd have been fucking cool. And you're being travestating towards the banana name, and I don't like it.
Hey, I'm gonna come on the other side and say fuck kids and fuck homeless people.
Let Torrin take this one away.
All right. So the guy that made this piece is called
homeless people.
It's called The Comedian, is what he titled it. And he's also responsible for making a gold toilet in England that somebody eventually stole.
Yeah, he made the golden toilet. I saw that.
So he is one of these type of artists that kind of is like, here's weird shit, you know what I mean? And I think he was just trying to be like, because Art Basel is this like big weekend-long Miami community festival of art, and so a lot of it is like, you know, pieces and shit that's abstract and fucking like, you know, you get to see like a lot of performance arts and shit like that.
That's cool, but a piece of duct tape and a banana?
Yeah, and then so the interesting thing about this is that a day or two later, this dude...
If we still had the Bobo meter, that piece of artwork would be Bobo.
Well, it's art, so... so the dude, David Datuna, who was from Georgia, the former Soviet Republic, he ate this banana in front of a bunch of people. And he joined the crowd taking selfies with the banana Saturday and pulled the tape off and ate the banana in a video widely shared on social media. First of all, I very respect this artist. For more, he is one of the top artists in the world. And I think that this is the first one in art history when one artist eat concept for other artists. People ask me, you eat banana. Physically, it was banana, but banana is just tool. So usually I eat the concept of art. So it's not like a gang vandalism. It was absolutely art performance from me. And absolutely,
Yes, you know what I
I'm
really
not
like?
sorry. I call performance hungry artist. Yeah, because I was hungry and I just eat.
Character study here.
So basically, that is what
Oh
the
my
dude
God,
said.
we got an anal comment. Uh-oh.
That's what the Georgia Russia dude said about him eating the art. And apparently what
Yo,
they
I
did,
really like the work you just did.
apparently what he just
Oh,
did.
that was Broadway material there,
Thank
bud.
you. Thank you. Art Basel.
That's good.
And then apparently all they did was just take another banana and fucking use the same piece of duct tape.
Hey, do you see a Marty comment recently? I just got a notification of a Marty comment. I'm just not aware of this analytically comment. I can't see it, but it's okay.
Did you start a watch party? I didn't see it. It's not over here in this chat. It might be in the Facebook chat. I don't know. It's weird. Marty Wild, shout out to Analytically Correct. They'll be on tomorrow, potentially, hopefully.
We talked to her. Now, the analytically correct is always going to get punched in on Tuesday. It just didn't this Tuesday. For some
Tongue punched in.
or whatever.
Tongue punch.
But hey, I think the that artist, it's not even. My whole view on the situation, I hate the artist and I hate that whole scene. Like, come on, people. How about you go take a picture? Let's do a live feed of a fucking hungry kid in New Orleans for 24 hours.
That's not gonna make any money.
Let's go to fucking some tribal country in fucking South America that is getting their entire village burned down and the kid's just sitting there, you know, all fucked up. You know, that's an art piece that's worth something. No, we're gonna take a fucking banana and duct tape it to a wall and spend $120,000 on it? Fuck you.
I think that's the pinnacle of what
Fuck
Art
you
Basel
guys.
has really become.
No, fuck that shit.
It's what the art community has really become.
It's a bunch of pieces of shit human beings.
Are you gonna tell that to Kanye?
Oh my God, if I ever had a conversation with Kanye, you know how it would go?
I wanna go.
One of my friends coming behind him and holding his neck like this, so when I punch him in the face, he gets the full fucking rock cock sock of the banana man, you know?
All right, you heard the banana man. No
Holy
Kanye.
shit.
No Kanye, even though he dressed up in all silver for Art Basel. He looked like the goddamn chrome gold CeeLo.
Oh my God.
And that has been done in the art world.
I don't know if my internet's going bad or just everything.
You know what, man? The internet just isn't as good as it used to be. Just kidding, it gets better every day. Have you seen this internet today? Holy cow.
Wow.
We got, what did we get?
And we ain't got no dial-up no more.
You see, all right, no, I'm not gonna spill it.
So
and
what
spend
was
it.
our talking point?
Oh shit, I don't
this
know.
point?
Hold on, let me see. Oh, we are on What? Oh, sorry. My bad. Fuck.
Quit yelling at me, Carlos.
Carlos. Shout out to Carlos, the #1 bartender.
Shout out to the best bartender
Public House, Collegiate Way.
on the
Come
east
down.
side of Orlando.
There
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
that's
There it
Carlos.
is.
He just came through for a minute or two. Yeah, that's our boy. That's our
Yeah, Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon versus Eminem.
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon versus Eminem.
You know, I loved you. You know, well, actually, let me rephrase that. Drumline was one of my favorite movies as a young child. It wasn't because of you, Nick Cannon. You're a fucking piece of shit. It was because of Zoe Saldana and her beautiful aura, her beautiful face, her beautiful body, her just
A beautiful body.
her beautiful everything. Nick Cannon, you're a piece of shit. Okay, Torin, take it away.
So
Sloth man.
I heard people say, "Hey, Nick Cannon came out with a diss track," and then I was like, "All right." I didn't listen to it. We went and listened to it today, and
Oh,
it
man.
starts off with like Suge Knight on the phone through like a collect call to the jail, telling him some shit. Or really, he's in prison because he's in prison. Collect call from the prison, and then it was somebody coming in on a chorus that has nothing to do with anything. I don't think.
It was a couple
and
different
then,
people.
And then Nick Cannon came in saying a bunch of crazy shit about Eminem and his daughters and how he sucks. And then it was no, not that one.
Oops, you're screwed. Not that one.
And then Billy picks it up from here.
Oh, yeah, so pretty much Nick Cannon is a big old piece of shit. Just like Chris Brown. Just like all these fucking assholes that like to beat on women, talk shit on people that they have nothing to do with. So the only reason Nick Cannon is making this huge ordeal right now is because he's a little bitch. He had to call Suge Knight. Okay, Suge Knight's in prison right now, okay, right? So he had to call Suge Knight to get the first 30 seconds of his song and the last 30 seconds of this diss track to give it any validity at all. Any validity.
Yeah, and then like one of the
That's
lines,
literally what he had to do.
So, I
he
mean-
had to call Suge Knight in prison
I don't know what took
and
so
get
long or
him
why
to do a
because
30 and 30.
Nick Cannon made I know
That's
that
fucked up.
Eminem made fun of Mariah Carey a lot, I remember. And I don't understand what the fuck it is that made Nick Cannon so pissed that now he has to come out and be like, yo, what's up, Pudding Cherry? How's it going, man? Hello.
Pudding Cherry, what's good?
Have you
Hey, have you
seen
eaten all your
Drumline,
meat?
or have you listened to Eminem at all?
Actually, have you eaten any of your meat? Because you can't eat your pudding if you haven't had your meat. You know what I'm talking about, Pudding Cherry.
What is he pissed about? And there's
He's
one line in there where they're
put-
talking about how like Eminem's driver was sucking dick on videotape.
I thought he said Eminem was sucking dick on videotape and that the driver got it on video. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Either way, that shit is
And that they
fucking crazy,
paid off
dude.
this, paid off this. That's Suge Knight just talking shit. Suge Knight is in prison trying to get any fucking buddy else in trouble and have his name on it. Because when his name gets put out there, he gets money. You know, and that's what he's trying to do right now. So Suge Knight, hey, guess what? You're featured on a Nick Cannon track, dude. I bet you feel dope as fuck, dude.
That's fucking weird,
Like,
man.
oh my God, you guys hear that new Suge Knight got featured on a Nick Cannon track? Yo, nobody gives a fuck, Suge Knight. You're in prison, hopefully for the rest of your life. You Tupac murdering,
You Tupac
Biggie
murdering,
piece of shit.
Vanilla Ice dangling, cigars
Yeah, fuck
smoking,
you.
running people over on movie sets, big shoulder back football
Fuck you,
motherfucker.
and the blood 6-0 you vote in on.
But I
But-
just, like you said earlier, it could be just a way for
I
these
think
people to
Nick
get like, they're all getting Twitter trending now, but I don't know who the fuck these other rappers
That's
are.
the big thing.
Considering, like,
Nick Cannon doesn't-
if no one knew who the fuck you were, and then you came out in Nick Cannon's corner saying how shitty Eminem was, like, I think it's just a
Somebody-
bad look for you.
Exactly. It's just, I think it's Nick Cannon trying to get a little bit of fire under his engine for his career. Like, dude, Nick Cannon has dick going on right now. He's still got that Wildin' Out a little bit, right? They still do that show,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, man.
Wildin'
Yeah.
Out, but it's still Bobo as fuck. The first 2 or 3 seasons of Wildin' Out, awesome. Since then, Bobo. Nobody watches Wildin' Out anymore. Nobody. When's the last time in public conversation you heard anybody say, "Oh, did you see last episode of Wild 'N Out?"
Hey, when was the
Somebody
last
dissed
time-
him like this? Nah.
When was the last time you
That
said,
shit-
hey man, you saw the last episode of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh man, Whose Line? Whose Line was great.
Whose Line was great. It was a great
Whose
fucking
Line
show.
was great.
Whose Line was great. Even when
Wild 'N Out was pretty much Whose Line with less props and more hip hop.
yeah,
You know?
and more Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady, Wayne Brady. Is Wayne Brady gonna have to smack a bitch?
Choke a bitch.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for correcting me. I do appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'll toast to that. All right, this next one is very important.
All right, UCF hazing. So I guess it just came out that two different fraternities got in trouble for
Three actually right now.
got in trouble for
Three, there's
hazing.
three right now.
Hazing their
So
new members.
So the
which,
newest one
is nothing new to me, I think, and I can't believe it's a news story, but we're talking about it because it is right in your backyard, and you know what, hazing can hurt people, but at the same time, what amount of pain is worth a lifetime of fucking brothership and getting connections into jobs that you hate?
to some people that join fraternities and sororities, it's everything.
Yes.
But the newest one in the news, it's been Sigma Chi. One of the fraternity pledges was blindfolded in. I use these lightly. Forced to do cocaine. So one of these pledges was blindfolded and made to snort an unknown substance, which later turned out to be cocaine.
Cocaine. Perico.
I don't know about you guys, but when I was in college, I was trying to do cocaine. I wasn't ever forced to do
It's
cocaine.
like, what is that? Salt? Sugar?
It's like, hey,
I don't
what is
know.
that
I'll
stuff?
I'll pretend it's
I'll-
cocaine.
I'll take a little bump. I don't mind if I do. But I guess it's 2019, 2020 now, and hey, up with hope, down with dope.
But I mean, you kind of like, the thing is when you get into these fraternities and sororities, there is certain things that happen that, UCF has a strict no hazing policy, and they do have
is-
like,
I think that's a
when
good thing.
students come to orientation, they let, the school lets the kids know that, hey, you might be around some hazing, you don't got to accept that shit. But at the same time, if you're trying to get into this, you're trying to pledge this fraternity. You want to stick in this fraternity.
gonna do
You want to be
anything.
living in
You're
this
gonna do
house
anything.
with these dudes for the next 3, 4, 5 years, and really become something of yourself. You could have joined the military or a gang, maybe. I don't know.
I would recommend gang. You know what? I'd go gang. Gang,
Yeah,
all day.
You know what I mean?
Because the military, you pretty much sell your life away.
Yeah, but you get
fraternity-
but you get medical coverage.
A
once you're
fraternity,
fucked.
you're getting hazed or butt raped.
Mm-hmm.
At least in a gang, all you're doing, you're getting the shit beat out you.
and
you're getting your ass kicked
and
a couple
you're doing
times.
crime now.
And you're committing crime now,
Yeah.
and you're getting paid right now.
You're doing crime in a crime family where you can do crime now and make sure that you can always do crime later.
The BS boys support that gang life. Gang.
But also, so I mean, there's certain actions that get taken place. But you drive around the Greek ghetto, you see like all the off-brand, off-campus, fraternities and sororities.
Yeah.
And I see, dude, because driving over here,
Like old
I will
school.
see kids lined up with pledge books that look like Bibles, but they're pledge books. They're all dressed in the same suit. They all have the same red tie, and they're all walking into this one house that's an apartment from back in the day. And I was like, there's like 30 dudes going into this
Also-
building right now. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I don't want to know. But these kids are like fight clubbing. Like they're chomping at the bits outside of Tyler Durden's fucking front
Also,
door
I think-
to be in Club Mayhem.
Also, I think that's the
Project
thing.
Mayhem.
Remember, we were watching today's local Orlando news,
Yeah.
and the whole the Florida ID thing. I think that's something that we're also affiliated with. Wow, that sounded like a heady cough there.
No, it's just the way that air blew,
lungs
it blew
doing
right
there,
on,
bud.
it blew right onto the microphone.
No, but I think it's a real issue, and hazing has never been. It's been a socially accepted thing, but now as a human race, we're all like, yeah, this is fucked up. We can't keep treating people this way, Let's do it on a little bit less emotionally diminutive scale.
Yeah, but at the same time, the reason they say to do this is because it builds character. But at the same time, if you got fucked with, and you got in with a
It
group of
makes
people
me-
where it became used to fucking with people, and you became a seniority figure in that thing, and you knew you could fucking fuck with these kids to no fucking limits. You're like, hey, you know what? Yeah, they thought it was funny fucking getting me drunk and then fucking sticking a fucking cone up my ass.
Yeah.
I'm really gonna fuck with this next generation of fucking recruits.
Exactly.
I'm gonna fucking take it to the limit.
It's a snowball effect.
And some kid that
It's
has
a
never
snowball
been,
effect.
some kid that's never been on a sports team or never hang out with a bunch of group of dudes or was never in like a weird little neighborhood gang type scenario. You get used to that whole locker room shit. But as a person that's been sheltered and then go throwing in this shit, it's like, guess what? We're gonna get you drunk, get you blindfolded, and make you do cocaine while fucking having a hamster up your butthole.
It's sad.
Then you start to get freaked
It's
out.
sad. It's disgusting.
Guess
That's
what?
why I never got into it.
Listen,
Dude,
man.
I went to college. I got into college in 2008, and I was like, nope, not doing it. I'm not going the fraternity route just because I dread what could possibly happen. Because I had already heard those kind of rumors back in the day. You know?
It's just a little bit of gay and a little bit of embarrassing. And if you can handle gay embarrassing stuff, but then you're perfect for a fraternity.
In WU,
it's right for you.
in West Virginia, the thing was the cookie thing. So every one of the all the
Oh, the Limp Bizkit.
yeah, the Limp Bizkit. Everybody comes on a cookie. Last one.
Just
to
let them
come
Google it. Let them
has to
Google
eat.
it. Let them Google it.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, God.
On to the next.
On to
Last
the
but
next.
not least, bulletin of this week
Rest in peace, Juice WRLD.
would be Juice WRLD. If you have been living under a rock, you won't know about this, but recently, in the past 2-3 days, a very prominent rapper in the entertainment industry in the U.S., Juice WRLD, overdosed. Well, we don't technically know if it was an overdose, but it was an overdose on drugs and died.
Well, I mean, when you hear shit like that, I mean, I
But
automatically...
the story of how it happened and him scuttling down all the pills right when
Yeah.
the fucking security came.
So his real
overdosed.
name was Gerard Anthony Higgins.
He overdosed.
But I mean, that's because people said that. But I mean, you know, he is part of that, you know, that culture of music where it was like, hey, let's talk about, you know, drugs and being a part of the drug world and doing drugs, selling drugs.
It's synonymous. Yeah, it's synonymous with
So-
hip hop and pop culture.
He was on a private jet from LA to Chicago, where he's from. When he landed in Chicago, the guy flying the plane is the one that called the airport and said, hey, I think there's some illegal shit going on this plane. So literally the cops and the airport and the feds all were there. So they were ready to search his shit. And they got video of him. He acted pretty normal on the plane, but then apparently he popped some Percocets. The fucking proper authorities found 70 pounds of marijuana, I think 2 guns, ammunition, and bottles of codeine syrup, and they said they charged 2 of his bodyguards with that stuff.
Yeah.
And then he started convulsing, going into a seizure. It was reported that there's blood coming in his mouth leaving the airport. He got into an ambulance alive. When he got to the hospital, he was dead. Or he died at the hospital. But I mean, he was only 21 years old. And, you know, some little people compare him to Extentation and Little Peep and shit like that. But I mean, where it's just, but you get these troubled dudes that get wrapped up in some shit, and then they're like, yo, it's part of the culture. Like, well, part of the culture is like, you know, I mean, if he really lived that life, he would. I feel like he would have been like a, you know, smuggling drugs. I mean, I don't even know if it's smuggling drugs. I mean, you're coming from LA, you get the best weed ever. You're going back home to Chicago, like, shit, how much weed can I take back home? I mean, I would understand taking home like a pound or 2, but you're trying to take 70 pounds. That means maybe he didn't know about it, but his boys were like, yo, I'm gonna push this shit back home. Or maybe he had bad management, or he just around a bad circle of people. But he was also talking about how he had trouble with drugs, and he said he wasn't doing drugs no more, but apparently he was on Percocets. And so a lot of people are upset about it, especially like young kids and shit. And yeah, the seizure. And also, when you hear the seizure shit, you know that the only people
That's how you know he OD'd.
the only people that know that do seizures, that I've seen a few, they
That's how you know he
treated their body
overdosed.
like shit.
Well,
and,
no,
I'm
I
not,
think-
and I'm not talking about
so
like
he-
eating too many French fries.
No, so what I heard it was he had seizures at the airport, not that he had a history of seizures.
Yeah, but I'm
They
talking.
found him with seizures.
Yeah, but I'm talking about.
That's what tells me those pills he started popping when
Yeah.
they tried to get he fucking.
But people that have
OD'd.
seizures, Lil Wayne has had seizures.
My grandpa
Lil
had
Webby has had
seizures
seizures.
the past several years of his life. You know,
Yeah,
you're
but-
aware of that.
Yeah, but is he a 21-year-old fit young black male?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's how you know that's from drug abuse. That's
Yeah.
from abuse of codeine. That comes with syrup. That comes from abuse of Molly or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this is what I hate Tanqueray. I hate gin. Gin is the worst alcohol ever invented. But I got a piece of mind from the advertisement, the Tanqueray guy. Tanqueray, always in moderation. Whatever you're doing, if you're doing it in moderation, I think you'll be all right. And that's where everything got fucked up.
Yeah, slowly deteriorate your body. Don't do it all at once. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You fuckers.
Live with the Banana Man. Don't be like the Banana
But I mean,
Man.
I'm an older guy. I do appreciate his music. Zay played it a lot, and I get it. But the thing about his Lucid Dreams is that Yellow Card wanted to sue him because they said Lucid Dreams ripped off a riff off of one of their songs. But for me, when I first heard the song, it reminded me like an old Sting song from the Police. And then they further investigated. They said Yellow Card wanted to sue Juice WRLD for using part of their riffs. It turns out that Sting already owned part of that because he already sued Juice WRLD, and apparently Sting got like 70% of that song. And now Sting is gonna go after fucking Yellow Card because he thinks he stole their song too.
Dude, that happens with a lot of music nowadays because a lot of these hip hop producers, they'll go and sample a little tiny part of a song and switch it up a little bit, and then it ends up, hey, guess what?
Stretch that reminded me of one of the old Neo songs.
The what?
Reminded me of one of the old Neo songs.
Oatmeal songs?
Get fucked up.
Neo. Oh my God. I haven't heard the name Neo. Jesus Christ.
That poor guy. What the fuck happened to him?
That poor guy, he got millions of dollars on MTV and he got his own MTV show.
I have, dude. I think they said Mac Miller's estate only had like $12 million when he died.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not enough money to live, dude.
Wow. Well, for somebody like that.
If I had $12 million, shit.
You're set for your life if you put it away the right way.
That would never happen.
Yeah.
That would never happen.
Spend it in 6 months.
Yeah.
6 months.
I'm Carl Thomas.
Hey,
So who went first last time? Me?
are you willing to go first this time?
Yeah, I'll go first. I'm ready.
That'd be cool because I kind of got a tinkle.
All right, so this is me right here, letting you know.
All right, everybody. This is
Also, guys-
Banana Man signing off for about 5 minutes. I'll see you guys here in a few.
Don't forget to check twitch.tv/The Traveling Drunks. We're also on YouTube at The Traveling Drunks and our Facebook group, The Traveling Drunks. Fucking awesome. And we forgot a bunch of plugs. We'll do it later. Burial Card is tonight, Denketsu. There's a bunch of fucking awesome drink specials at fucking Social House tonight. We have January 28th is the goddamn Gasparilla bus, right? 28th, not the 26th?
25th.
25th? Either way, search Gasparilla, know that we're having a fucking bus going to it, and it's gonna be fucking lit as fuck. So basically what I wanted to talk about was like people holding grudges against fucking like celebrities and artists and stuff like that, because I saw a bunch of shit about Michael Vick is gonna be the captain of the 2020 NFL Pro Bowl. And I saw that a lot of people were mad at that because, he fucking did a bunch of horrible shit to dogs like 13, 12 years ago. And they're saying people should get over it. And a lot of people aren't getting over it. And then I also did see that a lot of my black friends on Facebook were saying, if you're not over the Michael Vick shit, you're probably like a racist guy. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't think about that. But, shit, maybe you are. But then at the same time, I was thinking to myself, Chris Brown. I was thinking about, I don't like Chris Brown. I never really liked Chris Brown. But a lot of people still want to listen to Chris Brown and play his music. But you know what he did? He beat the shit out of fucking poor, beautiful Rihanna. And some people still think about that, but girls don't give a fuck. They just want to see a sparkly Chris Brown dance up and down. They don't give a fuck about Rihanna or nothing about that. And then another thing, there was that gentleman on SNL who got a gig on SNL, and then he got fired the next week for finding out that he made a bunch of fucking Asian jokes on a podcast, and they said it was racially insensitive, and then so they gave him the boot. So it just comes down to like when do you pick and choose, and when is the right time for somebody that did something fucked up to totally get away with it now? I don't know. I don't know who's the judge of that. I don't think anybody could really be the judge of who did something fucked up when you said, they did their time or, they could do this. Because you could have done some fucked up shit and done prison time, and then you got out like, oh, he served his time. Maybe on paper, but maybe he still like killed somebody or diddled a kid. Fucking Bruce Jenner killed somebody with their car. They don't talk about that shit. Everybody loves that he's a fucking chick now and promoting the lifestyle that you could be fucking any gender you want to. Ray J's sister fucking killed a dude in traffic one time. Nobody wants to talk about that or remember that.
Did you just call her Ray J's sister?
Yeah.
Did he just call her Ray J's sister?
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. So it just really, I guess it really all depends. You know what I mean? Like what you want to do.
Brandy?
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are overlooking what Trump's connection to Jeffrey Epstein is because he's our president, and apparently he makes it illegal for people to kill dogs nowadays without getting in trouble or some shit like that.
Yeah, fuck Michael Vick.
See? So
Fuck Michael Vick.
I guess Stretch is why? Why? Because he ran a fucking dog fighting ring. That's why.
Yeah, but then again,
That's why. Fuck Michael Vick.
dogs are like gingers. They have no soul.
Time does not cure everything.
He did that in 2007.
Exactly, and the main point of that was
He was in jail till 2009.
oh, good for him. He served jail time. But guess what? He used to make dogs fight each other to the death, dude.
And
He's now a spokesperson against animal cruelty.
Oh well, good
see,
for him.
now it
Good
comes
for
down
him.
to it's like what
Now he's a spokesperson.
it comes down to a person
makes
by
everything
person
right, you
basis
know?
to see when.
Hey, I murdered somebody. Now I'm an anti-murder spokesperson.
Yeah, but
What more would you like him to do, sir?
You cannot do anything. You can just.
this is
What would I like Michael Vick to
this
do?
is my point right here.
Die? That'd be cool.
25th, yes.
Like, honestly, because what
So
he
there's
did.
no such thing as forgiveness.
Yes, exactly. Forgiveness. See, that's the point. At what point in time is it okay for the grace period
I
to
have
be
a big-
done?
I have a lot
over
of
some
trouble
stuff? And it-
forgiving
and it
people.
depends. but
Especially
it-
for animal cruelty.
It depends on what heartstring you're pulling on. Is it
I don't know.
children?
I don't know Michael
Is it
Vick as an
animals?
individual, so I'd have to get to know him to then figure out when it's okay.
Hey,
But
hey, you're
right
right,
now-
Charles. Colonel Sanders killed more chickens than Vic killed dogs. And it's not.
Why
hey,
is everybody so pro Michael Vick?
it's not like you're.
Jesus Christ!
It's not like you're a
Because
vegetarian.
you make this assumption and you haven't even researched anything.
An assumption, the dude ran an illegal dog fighting ring, correct?
Research it more.
Yes, but also it wasn't
Okay,
like a
but-
human trafficking ring.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. I could run a grasshopper fighting ring. To me, that's wrong. I'm putting these animals up against each other and making money off it until they die. They
Well,
kill
they
each
do
other.
it. They do it in gladiator days, and now we have football. You know what I mean?
I know it. It's fucked up. That's why I'm anti-sports, dude.
then
It's the
it's-
exact same thing in my eyes.
So it comes down
Exact same
to
thing.
what kind of bleeding heart liberal are you, or what kind of conservative are you? This and more on the next
I
episode
just
of This
think
Is
nobody
BS.
should profit off of pain, off of death and blood.
Oh, so what about hamburgers and hot dogs, and beef ribs and pork ribs?
Why do you think we talk about the measurables all the time, and the meatless proteins, same thing pretty much.
Yeah, see? Hot button issues, hot button topics.
Hot buttered toast.
And that's
Buttered toast and buttered toast.
and that's sloth shit. On to you, Banana Man.
All right. I walked in at a weird moment, and I got a little volatile. It's okay. Everybody deserves the right. Oh, that's true. We gotta talk to him later. Everybody reserves the right to like Michael Vick, or anybody else for that matter. They can all have their opinion on this or that, and that's their prerogative. And I think that's a beautiful thing. That's awesome. But there is right and wrong.
Yep.
I guess forgiveness. I do like where Stretch came with that. Forgiveness is.
A very Christian thing to do.
It is a
But what
cool
about the
thing,
atheists of the world?
But it's difficult for me. It's difficult for me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Non-denominational. Fuck that. I'm a human, not a Christian.
As a human being.
Okay, so for my banana bullshit this week, I've recently been, teeter-tottering on the realm of legal and illegal downloading. We all did the Napster thing back in the day, the LimeWire thing back in the day, and I think if you know how to work technology, you should still be able to do it. But guess what? The government and all these internet providers, they've all became word to the wise, and they figured out what we're doing, and they're trying to stop that, which is cool.
Shut down piracy?
So a bunch of
There's
different
a bunch
stuff.
of different topics.
So
Current events
piracy
mostly.
is one thing.
Yeah.
Piracy is one thing, and jailbreaking and modification of certain things is another thing. So I think there's a big difference between jailbreaking and illegally
Oh, yeah.
downloading.
Check it out over there.
So illegally downloading something is one. Pirating is one. But modification is different, So I've been doing modification stuff since I was a young kid, I used to have an Xbox.
I used to take out the controllers, you know, modify a little fucking control light here, a little control light there, you know, do this, do that, you know, mess with them all the time. You know, people have had vehicles, you know, cars, same aspect. People have had cars since cars started getting made, right? And they started modifying, you know, take out the bezel here, add a new fucking fuel injector here, you know? That's modifying a product you bought, correct? So my whole banana bullshit this week is that you buy a product in this day and age, whether it be a computer or headphones or a video game software, video game, whatever. But it's frowned upon, you know? Look at Apple. You buy an iPhone, guess what? You bought that phone, right? I paid $1,000 for this brand new iPhone. You'd think it's yours, right? You'd think that belongs to you, right? So I can do anything I want with this $1,000 I just spent, right? But no, that's not correct. You can't break it apart and take a shit on it if you want to. That would be a breaching of the contract or whatever it is nowadays. You're not allowed to modify your own products. Like when you buy a computer.
Edibles,
you can't
Angel,
add
edibles.
this, you can't do this, you can't do this.
It's edibles,
I
Angel.
think it's fucking bullshit that we live in a day and age. I think the internet age is when it all came to fruition. We are not, like, people have been modifying cars, modifying houses, modifying trailers, modifying rollerblades, modifying whatever the fuck they bought. If you buy
the licensing.
something, if you buy something and you pay for it, it's fucking yours. This is how I think. And you should be able to do with it whatever the fuck you want. You know? If you want to buy a blow-up banana and sleep with it every night, that's your prerogative,
Right.
right? But if I buy an iPhone and I want to edit it and open it up and make it better and make it faster, oh, I just committed a crime.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up.
It's like ripping the tag off the mattress.
Yeah, it's fucked up in my eyes. And it's just, I feel like it is a new thing. It just started in this internet age, in the electronic age. You know, it's because these giant corporations, I'm so glad I can't see Angel's comments. I can't wait to see you at a Gasparilla, Angel. But I think once you buy something, it's yours, and you should be able to do with it what you will.
Awesome comments in the chat room.
You know, you should be able to do with it what you will once you have purchased it. It's your property. Oh my God, I can't wait to hear this one. I have no idea what is being said.
Charles.
Hey Charles, I've been supporting your poetry and your essays, like, and you want to hit me with that fucking Bobo Mike Vick comment, bro?
He's a very creative writer.
That's what you want to do, Charles? Charles, I've always been on your team, and now you're hitting me with that Bobo Mike Vick. Really?
Got
Okay.
him.
Okay.
Got him.
Okay. I see you're on Team Sloth, not Team Banana.
Got
Okay.
him.
That's fine. That's fine, Charles. I'll give you my next opinion on your next piece. You know, you'll be waiting.
What if I was?
I'm just kidding, Charles. I love you.
What if
I love you, bud.
What if I was a
Thanks
racist?
for being here.
I was a racist. And
I would
did
not hang out or let alone live with you.
I was a racist
You
and I
sick
did
fuck.
like Michael Vick.
I would hate you twice. I mean, what the fuck?
Tweez.
If you're racist,
Yo, what up, Willie?
If you're Mike Vick, well,
What up, Anthony? What's up, Blake?
I can kind of tell that Stretch is a Mike Vick fan because I heard his pro Mike Vick talking. That's the only thing I don't like about Stretch. I guess he's a Mike Vick fan.
Hey, man. How many Ric Flairs did DY get? Or how many DUIs did Ric Flair get, bro?
You heard that too, Stretch? Man.
He could have killed dozens of people, and we still love him.
Woo! Let me get 2 claps at Ric Flair. Woo! Nice. Nice.
No, I like animals more than people.
Charles, just kidding. I love you, man.
Wave it.
I will always read and interpret your literatural voicings to heart. Because they are good, dude. I like
So
them a lot.
Gasparilla Bus, the 25th. That's going to be a Saturday. The fucking
Is
social
it-
house is
it's
going
a
to
Saturday?
open an
Usually
hour
it's on a
early for
Sunday.
us. You're going to get there at
Is it a
10.
Saturday? It's usually
the
on a
bus is going to
Sunday.
leave at 11. It's nice to be nice to your bartender, so this is a good chance for us to pack the bus, do some pre-gaming, get some shots, get a little mingling in, kind of get an idea of what we're going to do for the day. Basically, we're going to get trashed on a bus, get dropped off at a Tampa bar, take
Yeah,
a shuttle
yeah, we
into
get
town. We're going to fucking walk up and down the street, shuffling our drunk asses, trying to find our cigarettes and cell phones. And then we're going to go back to the strip club. Wait, that's Coco. Then we're going to go back to the bar.
Cigarettes,
chill out
cell
a little
phones,
bit
and
more.
strip clubs.
We're going to eat some stuff off a food truck. It's going to be awesome. Then we're going to hop back on the bus, get even trashed or even more. Maybe take a nap. Maybe not. And then party your asses off. Because
Hey,
guess
drunk
what, babies?
PSA, drunk
It's
PSA for any
Gasparilla.
Gasparilla riders. Anybody on the bus, if you got to poop before or afterwards. Please.
I am, man. I am.
Hey, but push comes to shove, if you poop on the bus and anybody makes fun of you, tell them to come to the Banana Man. I'll deal with that shit, dude. You gotta go. But just premeditate that
Yes,
you
Angel.
should poop before or after.
Angel is going to dress like Waldo, and we're going to have to find him.
Oh, I will
And-
find that Waldo.
And you know it's going to be a weird
I
pirate
still have
Waldo
yet
test.
to meet Angel.
Yet to meet.
I can't wait.
Also,
I'm
top of
looking
that-
forward to the Angel Banana meeting.
So we got burial card at Danketsu tonight.
Yeah, but
Starting at 10:30.
$5 sign ups or $10 sign ups?
$5.
That's a $5 holder for any of you Mario Kart
And then you
fans.
win the pool, and it's awesome, man. And fucking, because Danketsu is that spot.
It's a good time.
It's a good time to eat a lot of food. You got $22.95, all you can eat Korean barbecue, including sake. So that's fucking dope.
Sake and beer.
Mr. Jimmy
If
treats
you
us
get there
good.
in time,
Do some
Sapporo.
dank
but
bombs.
if
Yeah,
you get there
there
too
it is
late,
right there.
no Sapporo.
There it is right there.
Most of the time, a lot of people, you don't get there early enough for Sapporo.
And then also, if you guys are so inclined, tonight till 2 a.m., Social House is doing $3.
Yeah, $3 holler.
Almost a
$3
bunch of stuff.
damn near everything.
Or almost a bunch of stuff. It's a bunch of stuff almost.
That is the whitest thing I've ever heard you say.
Maybe.
So $3 damn near anything, or $3 whole bunch of stuff.
Almost a whole bunch of stuff.
Almost a whole bunch. Yeah, that's the whitest thing I ever heard you say.
Other than that, you know, we're coming to our year's end. I don't know if there's going to be any crazy Christmas parties or any year-end spectaculars.
lost my sandal.
I'm sure if you keep a look on our Facebook group, The Traveling Drunks,
lost
you'll
my other
see
sandal.
what's popping off over there. But we're excited for 2020.
Oh, 2020
We're
holds
ending-
a lot of good things in store.
Starting a
for
new decade.
all of us,
We're gonna
all
be doing a bunch of good
STDs, and all
shit.
of you
It's
beautiful
gonna be
people
super
out there.
fun. Do they still have Water Malone? That is a great
Oh,
question.
do they still have Water Malone?
And they
They cut off the Water Malone.
They do not.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
But you know what made the
You
Water
missed
Malone?
out on the Water Malone.
It was what was it, watermelon puree. So if you can somehow get your hands on your own watermelon puree,
Puree.
watermelon puree,
Yeah.
watermelon puree, you get your hands on some of that.
You just go to your local libation
Nice it.
seller.
Also-
go to your local libation purveyor and look for a strawberry
Yo, what up,
puree
Christian?
mix,
Shout out to
you
keeping
know,
us
or
safe.
watermelon
What up, Nikki?
puree
Haven't seen you in a
mix.
while. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Also, if you also get a watermelon Four Loko, mix it with the sake,
Ew, gross. I'll go back to grade school.
you'll be fucking tight, dude. You'll be tight.
No
tight.
thanks. See you bye.
Also, it's out of season. It'll come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
right
Hey, you start off
Right now,
picking
you know what's the
strawberries,
season?
band and scoop, band and scoop.
What's the season
Work
right
your
now?
way up to them goddamn bananas you're always eating.
Do you know what's the season right now?
Drunks.
Fat bitches. Go.
Oh, fat. Hey,
Someone go
hey,
fuck Lizzo.
Fat bitches are always in season.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you brought it up. I'll go fuck Lizzo if she give me the opportunity.
Hey.
You wouldn't?
Help me with your career. Just a little.
I
I
guarantee you 95% of the people, if Lizzo showed up in Waterford, like showed up to Castaways or Soho or Public House, guarantee you every dude in that place would be hollering at her. Every fucking dude.
You know what? I would,
Except for Stretch.
all the girls would all around. I'd be like,
And
hey,
maybe Dr. Thompson.
Hey, look.
Those two would
Hey, look,
not
that's
be
Lizzo.
hitting up Lizzo.
Lizzo, can you please not sit on the chair that had your butt cheeks on it?
I would be like, Lizzo, please
Later,
sit
Angel.
right
Thank you for
there.
watching. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for being all that good shit that you guys are. Angel, we might just see you down there in the crazy bay.
We'll see you in the Bay here on January 25th. Yo, Angel might even know some of our boys, you know, or all that Blizz and all them cats.
We might.
We'll find out.
He
We'll find out.
knows Rico from Ricans of Wrestling. From back in the day.
Homie will be shit posting in a minute. I love you, Angel. You're a good man.
You're a good man. Charles, you are the man, though, dude. I really enjoy reading your. You know, you need to start posting those more often. I really enjoy your little. They're not literally not onomatopoeias. What do they call it? They're kind of haikus, but a little bit more spoken word.
Short stories.
I enjoy your prose. I enjoy reading your prose, especially when you send me a DM. It's like, yo, I wrote a new one. Check it out, dude. Keep them coming. Keep more of them out there, and we'll keep putting them out there, and more people are gonna hear and enjoy them. I love it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Charles, you're the man. I can't wait to meet you in person, dude. It'll happen
Jose
one of these
Farigo's
days.
wrestling. God damn it, that's right.
One of these days.
Yo, and then so Keanu Reeves.
How cool is it that we have Angel Francisco and? Oh, never mind.
He's drunk, y'all. Traveling. So what do you think about in 2021 them coming out with Matrix 4 and John Wick 4 on the same day?
I think it's fucked up. I mean, it's gonna be funny, but it's probably two different media licensings or entertainment studios or whatever, and
You think so?
they're trying to both like, you know, I want this much money, I want this much money. Because if it was Keanu Reeves as an actor, he would have released them at two polar opposite ends of the year. You know?
How do you think Star Wars is going to debut when it comes out for the very, 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 very last motherfucking installment of the series?
So it's gonna do great. It's coming out 5 days before the Christmas this year.
Yep.
And it's the last installment in the Skywalker saga, which there will be more Star Wars theatrical releases in the future, but who knows when. I think it's a good thing. I think it's gonna be taken very well. I think it's gonna go well.
You think it's being taken very well?
Even though, the Mandalorian's where it's at. Like, it's fucking awesome. I think The Mandalorian took away from a lot of Star Wars Episode 9.
Mandalorian is still kicking ass, dude.
I've yet to see Episode 5.
Yet to see
I'm caught
episode
up.
5.
I'm caught up. I'll be back down there in January or February. Charles, I love you already, and I haven't even met you. That's so cool. Like, dude, I can't wait to meet this cat. The Baby Yoda Show. Wow, that'd be a dope name for a podcast. Yo, welcome to another iteration of the Baby Yoda Show. You know, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
So Greta Thunberg got
Thanks for your
People's
opinion on
Person
the
of the Year.
Baby
What do you
Yoda
think about
Show.
that?
What's up?
Greta Thunberg got Times Person of the Year. What do you think about that?
The tightest what?
Person of the Year, Times Person of the Year.
Tightest?
The Person of the Year by Time Magazine.
Who was that?
That little girl that bitched about climate change.
I fucking hate Time Magazine, and I hate that little bitch.
All right.
I think she was uncalled for. No. Oh my God. Don't all-right me. Don't all-right me. That girl, she's 16 years old, and she got blown up way out of proportion. What is that girl really doing?
She's
Dog dick.
She's autistic and she's complaining. Out loud, what are we doing? What are you doing?
I'm
What are you
mentally,
doing, asshole?
I'm mentally handicapped, and I'm complaining. Okay? I can barely speak. Yo, dude, fuck that. Greta Grudenberg. Have you not seen the back flag about this bitch? No, you just see the one thing. Yo, everybody's
what
talking
is-
mad shit on this dumb. Oh, I almost dropped the C-bomb.
Oh, really?
Oh, I almost dropped the C-bomb.
He almost called a little girl a cunt, yo. You heard that?
Oh, hey, my roommate here just dropped the C-bomb, which I didn't want to do. But
At least I didn't say.
hey, thanks you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in to BS this week.
Thanks for the time, y'all. It was a good time. We'll see you next week, and
we'll
then
see
we
you
got
next
Christmas
week.
coming up.
Oh, I can't wait for a BS Christmas show. That'll be fun. Charles, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, Mike, a.k.a. Coco Vermello. Mike, thanks for tuning in there, bud.
Yo, what's up, dude?
I'll see you. I'll catch you cats on
Yo,
the flip
Coco,
side.
what's up? Mellow forever, dude.
Hey, if you guys, Waterford Wednesdays and Public House Wednesdays. And
Michael O'Neill.
hey,
Bossmatic Entertainment.
don't be a fool, wrap your tool.
Yeah, don't be
Actually,
fool,
fuck that.
tool,
Don't
man.
use condoms.
Always stay up, guys. Be good.
Hey, we
Happy-
love you all. Bye.
Happy life. Happy life.